Oh boy, you see these graphics. Oh nah. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back. It is I, TWOIICE, and we got a special treat today. But listen, we were playing Biomutant. This game came out this game was announced 3 years ago. 3 years ago, this game was announced, right? It was supposed to be released last year, but COVID messed everything up, and hey, it's here now. I need to understand how I've been waiting for this game. All right. Anyway, also, not only we're also playing live on Twitch, and recording for the video to be on YouTube as well. So we're doing both. So for the people who are seeing live, dope, appreciate y'all. Welcome for coming. And people seeing on YouTube, start going by Twitch, seeing on live. Go ahead and go on Twitch now. I'll wait. Follow me, add me. That way, when I do get on live, you'll be notified. Appreciate you. All right. What else? It's Monday. Happy Memorial Day. I hope for people who are military, you had time to relax. People who are not military, I hope you guys took your time to be thankful for the military work in the past. And yeah, we'll see here. I didn't post a video last week. My apologies. My bad. Had family over. Had to tend to the family. Had time to record stuff. But hey, we here. We are here, and we're starting off with a banger. All right. Enough of the talking. Enough of the gang signs and hand motion to get into this game. Oh, you already know. Cue that intro, please. Alright, I'm gonna go Deadeye.
Deadeye chosen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
Sounds lovely. Oh, alright. Let's get into it.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Okay, so I can go dark red as in strength and power, or light blue as in freedom and loyalty. I want power. Power.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Can't believe you've choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
Both of you.
shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget?
God damn.
You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger.
Sounds like I have a really dark past. Oh! I was not ready. Ooh, I'm finna mess you up. Woo! God damn. Woo! Woo! Wait, that hit this far? Run for it.
The time nor place.
Oh, come on, bro. I can handle him. Boy, you want for the game? I'll be messing you up right now, boy. This is not what you want. Alright, God. Alright, fine. I'm running. Okay. Alright. Whack.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Come get this work. What's this? Alright. Now how do I quit this thing though? Why was that in a toilet? Anyway.
thank whoever left this climb stringer here.
What's up, my little cricket friend?
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Am I still alive?
You. Now that's a flesh wound.
Give me that. What about you, big guy? Give me that. There's somebody else over here. Where you at? There you is. What you got? Nothing. Alright. What's this? Hey, give me that. What's this? Don't touch that. Come on, bullets. Yo! Yeet. Woo! You better stop playing with me. What you got? Nothing. So far, so good, man. This game pretty cool. I'm loving it. Again, I've been waiting for this game for 3 years. So it better be up to my expectations. Ooh. Keep my shields, need to break the shield, get me an attack before you can deal damage. Alright, cool. Let's go, quick one. Is there a lock on? I have to get that part? Thank you. What you got? A lot of big guys got pills. What you got? Give me here. There's one more. There you is. You ain't got nothing.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Why am I sword out?
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morphs produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Smartphone would leave now. Scrapalicious.
This man says scrapalicious. That's hilarious. Oh.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Alright, so humans are stupid, dump all their chemical waste in the sea, thinking it would degrade, just go to the bottom of the sea and degrade. Obviously that did not work. And all other chemicals embedded in creatures such as fish and land, and basically here we are now. Humans ruining everything.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Do I have an ally?
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Like the initial select your character. You can name them.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Golly, get up. Bucks the dust. Shot.
Oh, you shooting at?
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Well, hold on, good. I got some stuff to take care of. You gotta hold on. I gotta collect what is owed to me. Wait, can I climb with this? No, I guess not. Alright, I'm coming. Hold on. My cricket! Oh, there he is. Cool.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Dad?
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back. But he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other.
So basically, I'm Neji.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Flashback. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Boy, I got two eyes. Boy, this here is beautiful. Hold on, how you screenshot in this game? 1 second. Stand by. This right here is amazing. F12, that's it? Too easy. Where F12 at? Oh, continue playing. Bow, look at that. Take another one. Boom, hold on. I want you in the picture, dog. I want you in the picture. Look at me. Look at me. Right there. Bow. That boy too cool. Alright, let's keep going. One more. Another one. My man too cool. Dad? Oh, that's the old dude.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Humans?
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
I'll take it back. I'll take it's humans.
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Alright, cool. Why is it so far away? God damn. Ooh, hold on. I thought that's some kung fu. Oh, what you know? Oh. One more time. Yeah. All right. Ooh, what is this boy too cool? Can you climb stuff? No.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
I did like.
The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Where's the pen side?
The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono.
Why is this man Elvis? I don't understand. Or Johnny Bravo, like.
You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Oh. Get that thing.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Alright, back I go. Wait. I was curious.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
My mom's like a total G. I can't wait to see her again.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Who are these World Eaters?
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
God.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and
Is this the map of the whole world?
defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
I gotta meet him.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride.
Bro, these names are hilarious.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
I got a net. I'm gonna browse around real quick if you don't mind. Alright, I see nothing in here that I want, so let's skedaddle.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
Oh, it's not a game, it really begins. Bro, all of that was a tutorial? That's crazy. Shit, let's do the damn thing then.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Enough of that. What in the flying banana chips? I know good darn well you want me to.
It must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time.
Do y'all expect to fight that thing time now? Okay, it went away. Man, I am not ready for that.
That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Let's check it out.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Right, Chief? Man, them
He's
these
heard the
behind
stories
languages.
about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Ah, that's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and most important. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
So what am I picking between tribes anyway then?
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Alright, what's the other tribe?
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Okay. Have they tried to fight them now?
In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay, so I got two tribes. One is about genocide, and one is about basic peace coming together. But there's good in genocide to an extent. It just people don't do it correctly, and yeah. Cool. I don't know which one to go to. I think I shouldn't be in either one of the tribes, to be honest with you.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Alright, I mean, let's go the genocide route.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
This old guy. Y'all good, cuz? Y'all safe in these streets? Alright, y'all stay safe, you feel me?
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem.
I mean, I'm not gonna go out and be killing everybody. That's a no-go. Let me in, cuz.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Doesn't know if the Sifu will have time for you, but he'll let you in to find out.
Oh, I did. That boy look funny.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Cold-blooded.
He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here.
Hold on now,
There's
playboy.
something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision. He didn't expect that of you. You were born bad so you could do good in this world. That weak mind of yours has made you soft. He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival. Then so be it. He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war, and offers you a last chance to come back and join when you realize you've picked the wrong side. And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad's stone fort before word gets out that you've chosen not to side with them. It was built on the back of many, including us, and claimed by Myriad when the It's time to say goodbye for now. And if it's not the kind of goodbye that lasts forever, then the next will mean the end for you.
Alright, G. Let's go, oh, Lord. Scared myself. Alright, cool. This game has a little too much dialogue for me, you know what I'm saying? Which is good, but tell the story, but I haven't had much action. All the action I have had has been good. Sweet baby Jesus.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled.
Should I try to kill it?
Bang!
Cuz? I thought you were stronger than that. Dang. R.I.P. to my brothers and sisters.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Figures the Sifu would be interested in seeing you. The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
Vigilante?
He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. You need to take the struggle to the enemy, or the enemy will bring it to you. When survival is threatened, there's no other option left but war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wong Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even though you don't share their values, they hope you'll lead with mercy. The outcome of this war is up to you. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. You were all part of the same tribe once, but without your Muma there as a guide, the disciples turned on each other and formed their own tribes. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the... He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong, and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Even though it's now a different place from a different...
Alright, he scares me a little bit, but I have chosen my path. Alrighty then, we are going to pause it here. So far, I'm loving it. I think the game is great. The graphics are absolutely amazing. The fighting style is dope. Too much talking for me. I need a little bit more action, but we just found out that majority of that was actually the tutorial itself. So hey, part 2 I think will be a lot more action-wise. So. But I appreciate you guys being here. Everyone's on Twitch right now that was watching. I appreciate y'all. YouTube, you'll see this on Monday. And yeah, as always, stay blessed, stay safe. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good day.